Hey guys, it's Megan. I am coming at you with an empties video. My bin is overflowing, and this is from November and December of 2014, and obviously over the past few days for 2015, but I thought that I would just try to go through all this stuff that I've been collecting. Last month at the beginning of December, I didn't have enough to feel like I was adequately showing enough empties, so I didn't do one, and now I'm gonna have like a 30-minute video yet again. But I hope you guys enjoy this. I really love long empties videos, so for those of you who are like me who love long empties videos, welcome to the madness. So I'm going to start, of course, with makeup that I keep in the little Chanel thing just to keep it separate from everything else. Today I finished up two mascaras that I've had these for way too long, so I said I'm gonna do my empties today, so this is my last use of them, and then I'm wearing them both on my eyes. First is the L'Oreal Voluminous Full Definition Mascara. You guys know my love for L'Oreal Voluminous, and the Full Definition one to me is no different than the original, but this one's way dried out. I've had this for way too long. I try to be really good about keeping mascaras only for like 3 months, but this one I've had for way too long. So I used the last bit of it today. I love L'Oreal Voluminous. It's perfect if you want really full, volumized, kind of clumpy lashes in one coat. It is seriously amazing. So this is incredible. Holy grail forever and ever. This, I love this mascara. If you live in the UK, you have to try this. This is the MaxFactor Masterpiece High Definition Mascara. And this is one that Jen sent me last year because I asked her to, I read that it was like a dupe for the Chanel Inimitable Intense Mascara, which I love. And it's just a plastic bristle brush that's kind of like tapered, and there's less bristles at the tip. It is so amazing. This is like really, really dry. I love this for like a first coat for mascaras, or like to brush through a more volumized mascara. I also love this for my lower lashes, but even by itself it's really, really nice. And I actually got another one of these from a swap package that I'll be showing you really soon. So I thought that it was time I could finally say goodbye to this because I have a new one. So I love this. Thank you, Jen, so much for giving this to me so I could try it out, and now I am in love with it. I also finished the Coverall, this is not Coverall, the Wet n Wild Coverall Cream Foundation in Fair to Light. This was in my Finish 6 by Christmas. This color is way too deep for me, so I would get the fair color next time, but this is a really, really nice foundation for around $3. It's insane how inexpensive this is. It's like a medium coverage foundation, like a satiny finish. It's really nice, and I can't believe that it doesn't break me out for being like so inexpensive. So I love this. The color is just not perfect for me. What else is in here? Oh, the Revlon Peach Petal Gloss, which was also in my Finish 6 by Christmas. It's not like completely like every drop is like out of here, but I used plenty of this. There's barely any left, and I would never buy this light of a gloss again. It's just too... it's not the look I like on myself, so I'm glad that I used it up, but I don't really like it. I also used up the Urban Decay Eden Shadow Primer Potion. This is just a small size, and the like cap is broken, and it like is all dried up and crusty, but I love the Eden Primer Potion. It's like a skin tone yellowy brightening shade. This is my favorite primer potion I've ever tried, so I would definitely repurchase this in the future, but I have the giant professional size primer potion NATASHA sent me like a few years ago, and I have to get through that one first, which will take me quite a while, but I love Eden. Alright, then I have some little things in the bottom. I have a sample of the MAC Zoom Fast Black Lash Mascara, and this like didn't really strike me as anything. I didn't even use it till like it's still like wet. It's still wet in there. That sounds so gross. But I just didn't really like this. I didn't think that it did like anything for my lashes, so I wouldn't buy that. Then the Bobbi Brown Smokey Eye Mascara, which is one of her, I think it's her newest mascara. I liked this at first, but it just dried out so quickly, which I'm not sure if it's just the sample or if if like the full size would be the same way, but I don't know, it didn't like make me so excited that I would want to spend a high-end price tag to try it out. Then this is my little Bourbon Urban Decay eyeliner, also in my Finish 6 by Christmas. This is a really nice like brown shade with gold sparkles in it, but I would never purchase these liners again after I use up all my other ones. They're just not like so amazing that I think they're worth the price tag, so not going to repurchase that. Then I have some perfumes I used up. Narcisso Rodriguez For Her. I don't even think I used this up completely. I just like, oh, I guess I did. I don't remember this at all, so that's that. Ford Black Orchid, you guys know I love this, and I have a bottle of it now, and this smells awful at first, but after like 30 minutes, it is amazing. NATASHA, you did not steer me wrong with this, and I'm obsessed. And then I had a sample of Prada Candy, and now I have a full size of that too, so I love that. And that's it for like makeup and like perfume sample stuff. Okay, on to everything else. Recently, when I most recently dyed my hair, I used the John Frieda Precision Foam color in 3VR Deep Cherry Brown. I love this color. It's what's in my hair now. It looks so beautiful, and I will definitely be repurchasing this. So I need to remember that I used this color because I really, really loved it. Today I used up both a shampoo and a conditioner. I used up the Herbal Essences Naked Moisture Shampoo. I'd never showed this to you guys when I bought it for some reason, but I thought I would try this out because it says that it has 0% parabens and is silicone free. And silicone free is what I really look for in shampoos and conditioners these days, because I'm 95% sure I'm allergic to silicones. So at least like my body is. So I tried this and I really liked it. It's really good for just like a basic shampoo, and I have repurchased it. So it's really inexpensive. I think it's around $3 or something. So I am really into it. Then I used up the Giovanni Too Chic Tangerine and Papaya Butter Ultra Volume Conditioner. It's all like messed up because I was like squeezing every last drip out of it. It was fine. It's not like a super moisturizing conditioner. It's not like not moisturizing. I would buy it again, but it's not like something... Conditioner is just not something that I get excited about. But I do have the Kiehl's one that I really love now. I just bought it yesterday, and so I like that one better than this, but I would repurchase this again. Okay, I used up a 28 count of the First Aid Beauty Facial Radiance pads. I am going to keep this container, like clean it out and stuff, but keep it for when I travel, because I'm going to buy the big sizes of the Facial Radiance pads now. I think I went through like 3 of these small ones, so now I know for sure that I love them, and so I'm going to buy the bigger size, but just keep one of these containers for traveling. So I love these. They're amazing. This I have to throw out, which I'm so annoyed about. This is the Lady Speed Stick Invisible Dry Power Deodorant in Wild Freesia. This is like a brand new one, and I opened it yesterday to put on deodorant, and the top of it was like cracked off. So then I was like, oh, that's fine, like I'll just use the rest. But it's like literally all broken and destroyed, and so now I have to buy a whole new one, even though this was like brand new. And I did travel with this one, so it must have got like shaken about and like broke in my suitcase, but that really annoys me, so whatever. I'm just gonna buy the same one anyhow. Finishes toothpaste, Colgate Optic White. This was the Icy Fresh Cool Fresh Mint. It was just a different flavor. I really like Colgate Optic White now. I used to use Crest, like the whitening one, the Glamorous Luxe one, but I noticed that those little like blue things would get like sort of stuck in my gums, and it really freaked me out. This is just plain white. It's minty. It does the job, and I keep repurchasing it. I finally used up the Amazing Grace shower gel, and it looks disgusting because we have hard water, but I literally used every single drop out of this thing. I love this. I would totally repurchase it. This was a gift from my Gigi, but I really loved it, and it just smells so feminine to me. I love it. Finished the Neutrogena Ultra Gentle Hydrating Cleanser Creamy Formula. This was in my Finish 6 by Christmas, and it's basically like a Cetaphil, but made by Neutrogena. I've purchased this a few times before. It's fine, but it's not like super amazing or anything. If you just want basically Cetaphil, but by Neutrogena, this is what you want to purchase. And I probably will purchase it in the future, but it's not something that I'm like, oh my god, I always have to have it or I'll die without it. Finished a Bausch & Lomb BioTrue contact lens solution. I keep buying it even though I'm annoyed that they made the size smaller. I just keep buying it because I'm brand loyal to contact lens solution companies. This was something else I finished from Finish 6 by Christmas, the L'Occitane Angelica Face Toner, and this was fine, but I will never purchase this again. It didn't do anything for me that I thought was spectacular or even noteworthy. I didn't really love the scent. The container, like the way that it dispensed, was fine. I appreciated that it wasn't just a giant hole, but it's not anything that I think is worth over $20 for. I used up the Soft Soap Sweet Honeysuckle and Orange Peel Moisturizing Body Wash, and I guess there's still a little bit in here. I really like this for shaving my legs because it's like a thick gel, and it is pretty moisturizing, so I would probably repurchase this in the future specifically for shaving my legs. I'm not sure like if I would buy this scent is exactly, it wasn't like I love this scent, but this like moisturizing body wash by Soft Soap I thought was good. Sadly, I used up the Mary Mary Pink Body Lotion, which is Winterberry and Magnolia. This is from years ago, and I just finally finished it up. Oh, I love the way that this smells, and they didn't bring this scent back this year with the winter collection. But this I really loved. I love the Victoria's Secret lotions with a pump on it, and I'm sad that it's gone, but I'm happy that I used up another body lotion. Used up a container or a thing of cotton rounds from Up and Up, which is a 100 count pack of them. I have Swispers right now. They're basically exactly the same. Whenever I need cotton rounds, I'll either buy Swispers or the Target brand. I used up the Bliss Multifaceted face mask. This was a sample that NATASHA sent me. And I really like this. I loved that it smelled like peppermint. I would literally buy this based on the fact that this smelled like peppermint. And I know that that's crazy, but I seriously would. And this little sample size lasted me, I think I used 3 masks out of this. I didn't put it all over my face. I did it in like targeted areas. But this lasted me like 3 times, I would say. I love the scent of it. I thought that it was really, really nice at like purifying my skin, and I would definitely look into purchasing it. I'm not sure what price the full size is, but I really did enjoy it, and I love that it smells like peppermint. This I love, and I miss a lot. This is the Neutrogena Oil-Free Moisture for Sensitive Skin. This is a moisturizer that I go back to time and time again. It's so easy. It does the job so well. I discovered this about a year ago, and I just love that it has a pump. It's easy to use. It's moisturizing, but not too moisturizing. It's not too thin, not too thick. It is perfect. I use this mostly in the daytime, but it's fine for at night as well because it doesn't have SPF. So love it. We'll totally repurchase. This, I am really sad that I used this up. This is my Nature by Canis All Natural Daily Facial Cream with fresh goat's milk. And this is what I purchased after I ran out of my Kate Somerville goat milk cream. And this is seriously totally comparable to the Kate Somerville one at a huge fraction of the cost. I love this. This was fragrance free. It felt so moisturizing on my skin. I use this at night, even though this is the daily facial cream. They also have a nighttime version, but this version was perfectly moisturizing enough for my skin. I loved this. It's hypoallergenic, fragrance-free, clinically proven to hydrate. It is wonderful. You can buy it on Amazon for less than $20 a pot. This lasted me at least 3 months. I would have to go back in my videos to double check, but I am positive that this lasted me at least for 3 months, if not like 4 or 5 months. I loved it. It was awesome, and I will totally repurchase. I used up a sample of the Clinique Moisture Surge Intense Skin Fortifying Hydrator. This was fine. I don't remember it being extra special or anything. This looks disgusting. This is the Body Shop Choco Mania Body Scrub. Like, look at this. It's like all peeling off. I didn't really like this. I didn't think that it smelled like chocolate. The scrub was fine, but I don't think it's worth the price. And look at this packaging. That is horrible. So, no, I wouldn't purchase that again. I finished a 10 count wipes of the Ole Henriksen Truth to Go wipes. These are really nice. They smell like orange. They're good for like taking off your makeup at night if you're being lazy, or if that's just what you like to do for makeup removal. They were okay, but I wouldn't like spend this price to get makeup wipes. I would just get the Neutrogena ones if I wanted them. But I did like them and I love the scent. Here are two candles that I used up this month. The White Barn Chestnut and Clove from Bath & Body Works. I love this scent. It's just like a cozy fall time scent. I have several of these still that I bought like 2 years ago. And I really like it, but I'm glad that I used up another one. And then this is one of my favorites, the Marshmallow Fireside, and this is from 2013. It burned basically all the way down to the bottom, which is awesome. Marshmallow Fireside is like my favorite scent ever, but there's a like fire roasted marshmallow candle from Walmart that is exactly the same scent. So I repurchased that instead of paying the Bath & Body Works price, but I do love that scent. I finished the L'Occitane Angelica Cleansing Gel. This feels like I finished this so long ago. It was okay. I ended up using it as like hand soap for the last like few uses just because I was so bored of it, and again, I wouldn't spend over $20 for that again. It was just something different to try, but I wouldn't purchase it again. I finished a small size of the Twisted Peppermint candle. This had incredible throw for this small of a candle, but it kind of did give me a headache if I burned it on its own. I needed to burn like other candles with it because this was very powerful for a very small candle, and I think the mint scent just like ticked my brain off or something. Like, I don't really know, but I did like it. And if you like wanted a minty smelling house, this would be really awesome for that. So that's that. Oh my gosh, I have another toothpaste in here. I go through a toothpaste a month. Is that like real? So this is just the Optic White and Sparkling Mint. So this is just like the normal, and this was a like different flavor. Wow, I go through a lot of toothpaste. Okay. I used up the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser, which NATASHA sent me. This is like a smaller size of it. I really love this. It smelled like tzatziki sauce to me, or just like cucumbers in general. I loved the way it worked. I would totally repurchase this again. I love this one and the First Aid Beauty Face Cleanser. I think that both of those are amazing, gentle cleansers, and I would definitely purchase that. I used up a sample of the Glam Glow Youth Mud Tingle Exfoliate Treatment. There's still some in there, but it's literally like hard as a rock. Let me like get it out for you. It's like a sheet. Like, it dried up in there because I was being frugal, and I didn't want to use it all at once, so I tried to save it, but then it all dried out, so that was dumb. But I really do like the Glam Glow masks. I like the white one better, and that's one that I will repurchase or purchase eventually, but I do love getting these little packets of samples for the Glam Glow. I use the Crabtree & Evelyn La Source Ultra Moisturizing Hand Therapy. This smells like the beach. It smells really nice, but I don't think this is a super moisturizing hand cream. I would just get these if you like the scent, and I probably wouldn't repurchase this again. I use the Nude Treatment Oil, the Pro Genius sample. I think I got this from Sephora or from NATASHA, and I only had like 2 uses out of this, and it was nice, but that few of uses cannot tell me whether or not I would purchase this. So I would definitely try it again. I don't, it didn't have that awful scent that a lot of the nude products have that remind me of cleaning products at Bed Bath & Beyond. But, so that was good that it didn't have that scent, but I just don't know if I would purchase it because it didn't have enough in it for me to adequately try it, if you know what I'm saying. This did smell awful to me. This was the Nude Perfect Cleansing Oil for Face and Eyes. This was a really nice sample that NATASHA sent me, and I love that it had a pump, but it did have that weird smell. To me, it's weird. To other people, it's probably fine. And this was a fine cleansing oil, but I just used it up just because I couldn't stand the scent, but it was nice and it did the job. I used the Wish Shave Cream in Pomegranate. This basically feels like a lotion that you're using in the shower. This only like had enough for like one use or like one leg for me. So I would never buy like a luxury shaving cream. That's like one thing that I'm pretty sure I wouldn't splurge on. But it was kind of fun to try it and just like show myself that I don't need to buy a fancy shaving cream. But yeah, if you use it and you like it, keep on keeping on. I finished this Speed Gear Advanced Performance. It's a deodorant. It's a men's deodorant. It was fine. It smells literally like a man, like, I don't know, like Axe or something. I liked it. I got this as like a free sample from somewhere, and it was fine, and I would use it again, I guess. Man, I don't even remember using this up recently. This is the Ole Henriksen Truth Serum. I haven't used this in months. I have another one that I, like a small size like this, but I haven't used this and I haven't noticed like a big difference in my skin. I really like how this feels and I love that it smells like oranges, but I just don't think that it does anything for my skin to like continue using it. But I guess I should use the other one, see if my skin like is better or not. But yeah, I liked it. I used it. I've used up several of these, and I would like get it again in a kit, but I don't know if I would spend the money to like buy a full size just because I don't know if it does anything. Does anyone else feel that way? I don't know. I finished this La Mer, the Eye Concentrate, and this was a little sample. I cut into it to get every last drop out of it. It was a nice eye cream. But it's not something that I was like, oh my god, I need to spend this price point to have this eye cream. This eye cream though from La Mer, the Eye Balm Intense, I really, really like this. I have another sample of this now. I cannot imagine that I would ever actually purchase a full size of this, but I really do like this as a nighttime eye cream. So the Eye Balm Intense I like way better than the Eye Concentrate, so that's that. I used the sample of the Glam Glow Dual Cleanse treatment, and I didn't think that this was anything spectacular. I was expecting it to be more of a change between the mask and like when it said it will change into an oil. I didn't really notice that it did anything like that. So I didn't think that this was amazing. They now have a cleanser, like 2 cleansers that they just came out with, and I really want to try those because I think that this is kind of along the same lines of doing a really deep cleanse for your skin, and I love that idea, but I think that I would like their cleansers better. So I'm not going to purchase this. I'm glad that I got the sample of it, and yeah. What else? The Nude Renewal Cellular Renewal Moisturizer. This is something else that NATASHA sent me. It was a good hydrating moisturizer, but again, it smelled weird to me, and I wouldn't purchase it because of that. This was weird. This I got like in the mail, and I don't remember ever, like, it said that I won a contest or something from this company. It's called Lash'em Picture Perfect Instant Wrinkle Reducer. I don't remember ever like applying to it, but ew, it just like squirted out at me. That was disgusting, but it feels so weird, and like there's like nothing in here in this like packaging, so it just creeped me out. I didn't know where it came from, so yeah, I just don't want to put on my face. This I love, the Tata Harper Resurfacing Mask for Instant Glow. I love this, and I really want to purchase the full size of it. Since I only used it one time, I guess that's kind of silly for me to like be like for sure that I want to buy it, like buy the full size, but I really, really did like it, and I love that it's all natural, so I probably will purchase this year. I used the Erno Laszlo Formula 3-9 Repair Cream. It was fine. It was like a really thick moisturizer, but I wouldn't purchase it. the L'Occitane Precious Cream. I use this as a eye cream and it was fine, but I wouldn't purchase it. The Clarins Broadband Spectrum 40 like sunscreen. I thought this was also a moisturizer, so it's not, it's just a sunscreen, but I didn't really like it. I thought that it was really thin, and I wish that it was a moisturizer as well as a sunscreen. I would like use that more, so I didn't really love that. Last night I used the final use of the Ren Glycolactic Radiance Renewal Mask. This is fine, but I don't like this as much as I like the Youth Mud, or the Glam Glow, the white one, so I would get the Glam Glow over this. I had another sample of the Eve Lom Cleanser. I've had this in the past and I really like it, but again, I wouldn't spend the money to purchase it. And my last thing has a funny story behind it. This is the Bobbi Brown Extra. I just saw the front of this and I thought that it was an eye cream because I've tried many packets of eye cream samples from Bobbi Brown and they all look like this. And so I was using it as a nighttime eye cream and I was noticing that my eyes were like always stinging when I used it, and like I would be rubbing my eyes a lot, and I just didn't get why. Then, genius alert or something, I turned it over to read what it is. It's the Extra Repair Moisturizing Balm Broadband Spectrum SPF 25. This is a day cream, but I thought it was an eye cream because I didn't read what it was. But literally this is like what all of her samples say, and they've always been eye creams. So then when I realized it was a day cream, I used it for one day on my face. It was fine, but it annoys me that there's not like more information on the front, but I guess that's my fault that I didn't read the back. But anyhow, that is that. That is my empties. My bed is covered in crap now. I can't wait to recycle all this and start the new year collecting more empties, and I just love doing empties videos. They're like one of my favorite types of videos besides favorites videos to watch and to film. So I hope you guys enjoyed this as well. I'm sure this was a long one as usual, but yeah, I just love empties. So thank you so much for watching and for being here, and I will see you really soon. Bye!